A few moments later.
Details in Sunday's deadly shooting near the University of Alabama. 2 men from the D.C. area are charged in connection with that shooting. A police report says 21-year-old Darius Miles, an Alabama basketball player, now former, he was a basketball player there at the time. He allegedly provided the gun used in the deadly shooting, but another man, according to him, fired the weapon. Miles, who is from the as well as 20-year-old Michael Davis from Charles County, are charged with capital murder in the killing of 23-year-old Jamia Harris. Both are being held without bond.
A few moments later.
I swear, I love you more than you imagine.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit y'all another video. Hope y'all are having a very great day. Hope y'all are having a very great week also. My day is going absolutely marvelous. Big shout out to all the channel members, all subscribers of the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Alabama by way of Tuscaloosa. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Alabama, everybody in the great city of Tuscaloosa. Now, before I start this video, I want to send a special condolences out to the family of Jamia Harris because it's very sad what happened to this young lady. And also, I want to send a special shout out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this video. And keep those videos coming, even though I may be a day or two late sometime because I have other obligations. But guess what, though? I may not always be there on your call, but I am always on time. Now, this story right here really shows you the nature and the nerve of some people. You get what I'm saying? Like, how can you be mad at somebody just because they don't want to talk to you? You feel me? Like, the best thing to do if somebody want to have anything to do with you, guess what? Is go on by your business, lick your wounds, and find somebody else. Because there's always plenty more fish in the sea. But evidently, Darius Miles did not get that memo. Now, Darius Miles, the star of the hour, was an ex-basketball player for the University of Alabama. And from what I heard, he was just an average player. It wasn't like he was Michael Jordan or something like that. But anyway, Darius Miles, along with his friend Michael Lynn Davis, yes, Michael Lynn Davis was the shooter. Darius Miles admitted to the police that he gave Michael Lynn Davis the gun to kill Miss Jamia Harris. And lo and behold, Darius Miles now has the nerve to say that he is innocent and basically he didn't do nothing wrong. So let me get this right. I mean, you give somebody a gun to shoot and kill somebody else, but then you want to tell us that you're innocent because you were a trigger man? So let me tell you right now, it don't work that way, and you are guilty as charged. There is no innocence. Let me tell you this right here. If you go with somebody and you have a weapon and you give that person a knife or a gun to hurt and kill somebody, guess what? You are charged just the same as the person who actually did the killing themselves because you're the one provided the weapon. But anyway, he's making a lot of fuss about him being arrested and whatnot, claiming that he is innocent. And then not only that, the fact of this right here, you would think that a guy who plays college basketball and maybe can go pro, even though he probably would sit the bench. But the fact is that you had a promising future and you threw your whole future away, all because you was butthurt because a woman didn't want to talk to you. And this woman was 23 years old, had a 5-year-old son named Kane. And I can only imagine what that 5-year-old boy is going through right now, wondering where his mama at. That's a sad situation right there. But also even more troubling than that is the video that you all seen that I uploaded before I uploaded these other videos. So they pretty much show you the type of person that Michael Lynn Davis was. And also you got to be aware of this right here. The mouth speaks what's in the heart. So if you got that much hell and animosity in you and evil in you and you just waving guns around and you ain't afraid to use them, guess what? Sooner or later, somebody was going to die. And unfortunately, that person had to be Miss Jamia Harris, was killed on the college campus. It's a sad situation on a little place they call a script. It's just a little, you know, a little meeting place where college students meet at. Some schools call it a script, some call it the yard, some call it the fellowship hall. It just depends on the name of the school and what state it's in. But anyway, Miss Jamia Harris was gunned down, and they have the shooting, yes, on ring camera. I don't think they have the actual killing, but they have the gunshots. And that's what you all heard earlier in the video. But anyway, we'll break the rest down as I read a snippet from this story. I'm going to read a quick snippet from this story, and I am going to give my opinion, all of it. Surely, as we go, University of Alabama basketball star Darius Miles, heartbroken. How is he heartbroken over fatal shooting of mother of one 23-year-old Miss Jamia Harris, killed in random attack. And that's why I read these stories out to y'all. They want to sit up here and have us to believe that this woman was killed in a random attack. That is not a random attack. A random attack is just somebody shooting in a crowd, and unfortunately, whoever gets struck and they die, that was random. But anything that is targeted, you cannot sit up here and target a gun at somebody, aim at that person with the intent to do them harm or whatnot, because that's why you got a gun pulling the trigger, right? You're trying to hurt them. That is not random. That is targeted. So the news need to make sure they get these stories right. Anyway, they said a random attack, and the athlete's lawyers say he is innocent and looks forward to his day in court. Now, my thing is this right here. That's why I tell you all got to be careful letting people off on the hook. And unfortunately, we just live in a world now where just people just don't want to accept any accountability. You get what I'm saying? They always use an excuse, mental illness. True, some people are mental illness, but a lot of these ninjas know damn well what they're doing. Anyway, let's begin. University of Alabama basketball player Darius Miles allegedly, ain't no allegedly, he told the police that he gave the gun to Michael Lynn Davis. So it's no allegedly. He allegedly provided the gun that was used in a shootout near campus that left one woman dead, a report said Tuesday. I don't think that was no damn shootout. That was a slaughter. You get what I'm saying? A shootout, to me, is like people shooting back and forth at each other. Now, Miss Jamia Harris was in the car with her cousin. She was visiting her cousin, actually. She was in the car with her cousin and a boyfriend when this took place. She was in the passenger seat. It will make it even more worse than that. It was the fact that she really didn't even know this guy. And also, they wasn't dating or in a relationship. So you mean to tell me that you can be minding your own business and guess what? Somebody just pull up on the side of you and they like you. And the fact is you don't like them and you don't want to talk to them. And then you mean to tell me you lose your life that way? That's a sad situation right there. And then Darius Miles got the nerve to be out here crying.
I swear, I love you more than you imagine.
You can save all them tears and shove it right up your you know what. Anyway, now Darius Miles, 21, looking at her bit. I don't give a damn about hurting nobody. Look, you going to talk to me whether you like it or not. 41 in the face, admitted, there you go, admitted to the police that he gave 20-year-old Michael Lynn Davis the weapon that Davis used to open fire on a car in downtown Tuscaloosa. So they go to show you this guy, Michael Lynn Davis, don't have no regard for life. And also Darius Miles, you would think that by him being a basketball player that he would not even entertain and hang around these type of people. You get what I'm saying? So this is what happened when you hang around the wrong crowd. But the fact is, Michael Lynn Davis didn't open fire just on his own free will. No. Darius Miles gave Michael Lynn Davis a gun, and Michael Lynn Davis, being ignorant as hell, guess what? Opened fire on the car. And guess what? Darius Miles is telling everything, trying to get himself out of trouble. Now, sir, just because you did not pull the trigger does not mean that you are innocent. Let me say that one more time. Just because you did not pull the trigger does not mean you are not innocent. You get what I'm saying? You gave the person the gun to pull the trigger. So it's the same thing whether you gave it to him and he shot or you shot yourself. You get what I'm saying? The point is you took place, you was an accessory in this murder right there. Anyway, I hope people understand that. So you can't be with somebody, give them a weapon and somebody end up getting killed or hurt and then you're going to say you innocent. That's just like if somebody walking down a road and you two people standing outside their yard and you give the other person a brick to hit the other person in the head and they hit the person with the damn brick inside the head. Guess who's going to get charged also? You should. You feel me? You rightfully so. Anyway, now citing court documents, the outlet said witnesses have identified Davis as the gunman and cops obtained Ring doorbell footage of the tragic slaying. A sad situation. Now, I haven't seen any video of her actually getting shot, but we have video of the gunshots. You can actually hear the gunshots and whatnot. Anyway, let's finish up. Now, Darius Miles, who was quickly sacked from the Crimson Tide basketball squad, has been charged with capital murder for the shooting, along with Michael Lynn Davis. Both of them need to be charged with capital murder. And also, I want to ask you all, what do you think the proper punishment should be for them? Do you think they should get the death penalty, or do you think they should get life in prison? And since Darius Miles say he is innocent, or do you think Darius Miles should be let go? And that was a joke right there, you know, because they're not going to let him go or whatnot. Anyway, the victim, a 23-year-old mother of one, was visiting her cousin who attends the university when she was fatally shot on the strip near campus. And the strip is just this little area that, you know, college students mingle at or whatnot. You get what I'm saying? That's what they mean by the strip. Now, the woman's mom called her a humble soul who leaves behind a 5-year-old son named Kane. And my heart just breaks when I see this picture of her with her son, even though I had to blur it out or whatnot, just out of respect, because maybe the family don't want the child face showing or whatnot. But I just want to show you all that she had a son. And it's sad that you cannot even reject somebody, tell them that you won't have anything to do with them without worrying about them killing you. I mean, really, what kind of world we live in this day and age where people just can't accept the word no? You get what I'm saying? No means no. And true enough, like I said, I understand because I have people who get mad at me just because I won't give them the time of the day. Not saying that, you know, I'm all there, this and that. But the fact is, maybe just something about you that I don't like. Or maybe just the fact I don't want to be bothered that day. But to sit up here and take somebody's life just because you butthurt and just because that person did not want to have a damn thing to do with you, yeah, you need to get what's coming to you. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section, or you can email me and we can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. So next time, you all stay blessed. And I will see you all soon on the next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.